Europe is the world's most diverse continent, with a wide range of climates, cultures, languages, and quality of life. So, if you want to move to Europe in 2023, it's time to start researching the best places to live in Europe. Perhaps you're looking for sun, sea, and sand with a pleasant climate all year. Or perhaps you're looking for a rich culture and historical structures to explore. Alternatively, living in Europe could mean living in a vibrant city with a thriving nightlife, super fast Wi-Fi, and high-quality coffee. Surprisingly, the European Union contains over 800 cities, so it's no surprise that you're wondering where to live in Europe next year. As an expat or digital nomad, there are many places in Europe that stand out. In this guide to the 10 best places to live in Europe in 2023, we'll share our top picks. But before we get started, hitting the like button is much more appreciated. Number 1. Lisbon, Portugal. Thanks to the visa options and tax benefits, Portugal is easily one of the best places to live in Europe. While there are growing digital nomad communities in other Portuguese cities and towns, Lisbon unquestionably has the strongest nomad vibe, and for good reason. Because the capital city is in the south, it never gets too cold, and Lisbon has 300 days of sunshine on average. It is a large city, but living costs are much lower than in other European capitals such as Paris, Madrid, and London. Lisbon is also very safe, has an excellent nightlife, and many people speak English. If you work from home, you won't have to worry about slow internet in Lisbon. High-speed Wi-Fi is available throughout the city, and there are numerous co-working cafes and quirky coffee shops nearby. If you're wondering where to live in Europe, you've probably heard of Lisbon, which is one of the best cities in Europe for young adults, expat families, and digital nomads. So many people love to live in Portugal. Number 2. Berlin, Germany. Berlin has a lot to offer nomads and expats alike. This cosmopolitan city is welcoming, culturally rich, and relatively inexpensive in comparison to other parts of Europe. Having said that, Berlin is undeniably one of the best European cities to live in. Berlin is heavily influenced by international artists and creators, lending it an artsy feel. Furthermore, the city is well known for its fantastic nightlife, festivals, and events. Germany is one of the best countries in Europe to live in because most Germans learn English at a young age and speak excellent English by the time they reach adulthood. Furthermore, opportunities for job-seeking expats and those looking to start a business abound here. The city is not only tolerant of newcomers, but also extremely welcoming. Furthermore, it is a very safe city where you will not feel unsafe walking around. The alternative and open-minded atmosphere, combined with all we mentioned, makes Berlin one of the best cities to live in Europe, providing expats and nomads with a high quality of life. Number 3. Las Palmas, Canary Islands in Spain. Las Palmas de Gran Canaria is one of Europe's best places to live. In fact, remote workers from North America, Northern Europe, and other countries swarm to the Canary Islands because of the stunning weather with its year-round warmth and sunshine. Although Gran Canaria is part of Spain, it is geographically closer to Africa than Europe, making it one of the best places in Europe to live for sun worshippers. Las Palmas is Gran Canaria's capital and the center of activity. It combines island life with modern living, resulting in hipster cafes overlooking the beach and trendy co-working spaces. Furthermore, renting an apartment is less expensive than in larger Spanish cities such as Barcelona and Madrid. Gran Canaria is a popular tourist destination as well as a hub for remote workers, so most locals speak decent English. Many European expats come here in the summer to take advantage of the seasonal jobs available. The only disadvantage is that Las Palmas is more cloudy and windy than the sunny southern towns. Number 4. Budapest, Hungary. Many of Europe's best cities to live in are in Central and Eastern Europe, owing to the vast price difference between the two halves of the continent. Budapest, for example, has long been a favorite among digital nomads. While this Hungarian city is no longer as cheap as it once was, it is still very affordable due to the low cost of food and transportation. Many of Budapest's younger generations speak English, so there isn't much of a language barrier. Furthermore, it is now simple to locate high-speed Wi-Fi and work-friendly cafes. Budapest has a young, lively vibe where locals, expats, and tourists all congregate at night to party. Budapest is a party animal's paradise with ruined pubs, rooftop bars, and happening clubs. The city is also lovely, and the stunning architecture is unquestionably a highlight of Budapest. There are also many beautiful green spaces and medicinal thermal springs for when you want to relax. Number 5. Dublin, Ireland. Let's move on to Dublin, another fantastic European city that is ideal for young adults. The Irish are well known for their carefree attitude, or good crack, as they call it. The phrase all work and no play does not apply in Dublin, as you can unwind in one of the cozy and welcoming Irish pubs, even after the busiest workday. While expats and digital nomads may enjoy Dublin's drinking culture, there is undeniably much more to offer. Ireland has breathtaking landscapes, including lush green hills, breathtaking cliffs, and breathtaking mountain ranges. In addition, there are over 30,000 historic castles throughout the country, each with a fascinating history. The capital city's young, energetic population draws expats and remote workers from near and far who are looking for a fun but productive environment. There are numerous work-friendly cafes in the area, which are preferable to the more expensive co-working spaces. The main disadvantage of Dublin is its high cost of living. Living in Ireland is not cheap, but it is a less expensive and friendlier alternative to London. Number 6. Brighton, UK. Because of its worldwide fame, London is undoubtedly the first choice for many expats looking to relocate to the UK. Having said that, Brighton is one of the best cities in Europe to live in. However, Britain has many beautiful cities with a higher standard of living and a lower cost of living. So while London has many excellent job opportunities, it is not the best city for maintaining a healthy work or life balance. Brighton is a small coastal city in the south that is sometimes referred to as London by the Sea due to its popularity during the summer. Despite the influx of tourists from July to August, Brighton is the best place in Europe to live if you want a welcoming and creative environment. Free thinkers, startups, artists, creators, and international students abound in the city. Furthermore, as one of the most LGBT-friendly cities in the world, everyone is welcome here. While the beach is nothing to write home about, Brighton's seaside location gives it a relaxed vibe, and there are many beautiful nature spots nearby. Unfortunately, the city is not significantly less expensive than London, but the quality of life is undeniably higher. Number 7. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm is a charming and eccentric city that is also a welcoming and inclusive place to live in Europe. The city is prosperous, clean, and safe, and expats who live here frequently comment on how well everything works, making life pleasant and stress-free. The city is full of cozy coffee shops where you can work, and the number of co-working spaces is growing. Furthermore, one of the best aspects of Sweden is the work culture. So if you get a job in Stockholm, you'll get a lot of vacation time, which will give you plenty of time to enjoy the beautiful surroundings in the summer. Stockholm, like the rest of the country, experiences dark and cold days for half of the year and long, sunny days for the other half, due to Sweden's geographic location. As a result, the city appears to go into hibernation during the winter. Then, when the sun finally shines in the summer, it comes to life. So while summer in Stockholm is unquestionably wonderful, some expats find the long winters lonely and depressing. Number 8. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona, a Spanish seaside city, has a relaxed beach lifestyle, a vibrant nightlife, and world-class culture and cuisine. Because it is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Spain, the beaches here are more lively than peaceful. If you don't mind the crowds, Barcelona is a great place to visit and easily one of the best cities to live in Europe. While the beaches and nightlife draw many digital nomads, Barcelona is also a cultural center with distinctive architecture, delectable cuisine, and historical structures. Another highlight is the city's beautiful weather. The summers are hot, but the winters are milder than in northern cities such as Madrid. Barcelona has a sizable international student, expat, and remote worker community. As a result, the ambience is very welcoming, and it may be the best place to move to in Europe in terms of making friends. These advantages, however, come at a cost, and Barcelona is not the cheapest European city. It's not bad when compared to London, Paris, and Milan. Number 9. Prague, Czech Republic. If you plan to relocate to Europe and don't mind cooler temperatures, another fantastic Central European city to consider is Prague. Prague is rich in history, culture, and beauty, and it has a vibrant digital nomad community with cobblestone streets and medieval architecture. The old town looks like something out of a fairy tale. Prague, on the other hand, has a modern side and many unique things to do. The city is well developed and easy to navigate, whether on foot or by metro. Of course, Prague has a fantastic nightlife with an impressive array of traditional pubs, quirky bars, and Karlovy Les, the largest nightclub in Central Europe. The city also has some of the best co-working spaces, which contributes to a productive environment. The cost of living in Prague is reasonable when compared to the United States and some other major European cities. There are, however, better options if you're looking for a super cheap place to live in Europe. Number 10. Krakow, Poland. If you're looking for an Eastern European destination that's rich in culture and activity, Krakow in Poland is the place to go. While some expats dismiss Poland because of its cold climate, Krakow is a lovely and reasonably priced place to live and work. Because the city dates back to the 7th century, it is rich in historic architecture. Aside from its fascinating history, Krakow is Poland's central economic hub and home to several of the country's largest software companies. As a result, many expats in this industry travel to Krakow in search of work with one of the game's top players. But you don't have to be a computer engineer to enjoy Krakow's food and nightlife culture, which make this polished city a fun place to live. The cost of living in Krakow is low, so Poland is an excellent choice for cutting costs or increasing savings. In fact, Poland is one of the most affordable countries in Europe. If year-round warmth is your top priority, you might prefer to visit Krakow only during the summer. Temperatures can drop to -10 degrees Celsius in the winter, and snow and frost are common. While these European cities are popular with expats and digital nomads, finding the best place to live in Europe in 2023 is a personal choice. So if you have your heart set on visiting a specific country or city, we recommend starting as a tourist. While a city may sound fantastic on paper, you cannot truly understand it until you visit it. But keep in mind that moving to Europe should be an exciting adventure, not a stressful one. Thank you for watching.